As a black girl, I came with like an open mind. I was just saying, because I was aware that I will stay for a longer time. Sorry. So it was like, if I find like a person, a guy to be specific, to date and maybe to be in a long-term relationship, I would.
Welcome back to another episode of my TMI series. My name is Jen Bernard and welcome back to my channel. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber here in China, and basically on this TMI series, it means the so much information series, and I basically bring people from different countries, backgrounds, continents, and different disciplines to talk about their experience here in China. Today, I'm here with a very special guest. Okay, I don't know if you can see that smile. Oh my god, that smile is so wonderful. But of course, before I get into the main gist, okay, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. All right, so on today's episode, guys, well, I'm gonna say thank you to her first, because she made something very special for me today, and I'm really grateful. And okay, enough of that. Let's just get into the video. So now you like to talk to people out there, to the YouTube people, and introduce yourself. Okay.
Hi, my name is Mbally. I'm from South Africa, and I've been in China for like 5 years now. Yeah, that's all.
Guys, she's been in China for 5 years, and the longer the person stays here in China, the more the story will be, and the more amazing and interactive it will be. So hope you're ready to hear this. So Mbally, you're from South Africa. Where in South Africa? Where exactly?
Oh, I'm from Durban in Phoenix.
Oh, Durban. Oh my god, guys, you have a sister here. Okay, and how we do it here is you speak to your people in your language. Yeah, so you gotta speak your language and tell them what to expect.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sanbonani. Nonke. Njoba ngishilo igama lami nguMbally, and namhlanje no Jane sizokhuluma nje kancane ngezinto engi-experienceile la eChina. So asilaleleni and then see how was my experience. Sorry. Okay. Nice. Guys, actually, I like one thing about the South Africans. This they're always doing. I mean, sometimes I'll just be in my house. I'm like, how did they mix it with words? Jay. I mean, different people with different things, right? I mean, I really love the series, guys. I really love the series. So, Mbally, we're gonna be asking you so many questions. My goodness. Take it easy on me.
Okay, guys. So, how we do it here first? What do you do here in China?
So I'm a student here in China. I came to study, and I'm doing that.
Yes. Good, guys. She's studying here in China. And how do you feel being a student here in China?
That's a very hard question to answer, because it's not like you can answer it in one sentence, because it's like it's quite an experience. For real. It's good and bad. First of all, it depends on your university. I know some people have had best of the experiences, but me, I've had both, which I think is amazing. My school, it's great. They treat foreigners so well, but the academic point of it is very challenging, and sometimes it can be really, defeating to a point where you feel like, should I give up really? But then you remember the reason why you came here. Like, you didn't come to give up, you came to study, so let's just do it no matter what. So yeah. Okay,
she had the ups and downs when it comes to being a student in China.
Absolutely.
So which school is that?
It's Shandong University. It's an amazing school, by the way. I still recommend people to come and study there, but they should just come prepared, be open to all the challenges and just learn from other people how they overcame them. And I think you should be fine.
Wow. Okay. Shandong University. Yes. All right, so you've been here for 5 years, and yeah, obviously you've traveled to many provinces or cities. What can you say is your best so far?
Yes. I've been to not a lot actually, because China is big and it has a lot to offer in terms of traveling. But my favorite city was, I forgot the name. Wait, let me think for a second. It's here in Shandong.
Really? Yantai?
No. Yes.
Yantai. Oh, guys.
The reason why I love it is because, like, people who are from Durban, that's the place to go. It's like it gives you the vibes of Durban. It have the ocean, and the Yantai population is not really much, which is not a bad thing that people are a lot, because it means a lot of fun. But sometimes when you want like a getaway place, I think it's best to be in a place with lesser people, and the seafood, it's fresh and lovely, and just everything about it. To me, it was so nice. I almost felt emotional there.
Oh, nice. Guys, I want to go to Yantai. I've never been to Yantai. I've always heard Yantai. And it's just here. I know, right?
You should go. It's amazing.
Maybe summer, because it's cold now. Yeah. All right. So, do you like traveling alone or with people? And if people, with who? Is it friends? Is it boyfriend? Is it husband? Is it sugar daddy?
Sugar daddy. Well, if life gives me sugar daddy, then I would say no. I would say no. But I'm just saying. Well, but yeah, I love traveling. I think like we are the generation that loves traveling, you know. I love traveling with, it depends on where we're going. In some places I love to travel with like a couple of people, which is contradicting because I don't have a lot of friends. But I love to travel with the bigger group in places where maybe it's just like it needs people to be a lot. And I also love to travel with just one person. I had a traveling companion which was my best friend, but she had to go back home. So I miss her a lot, and it's lonely, and it's so really, to miss her in that way. But I hope in 2020 maybe I'll find other travelers who enjoys, similar traveling, and we can travel together. And I hope that this time I can travel with the boyfriend,
Oh, guys, that means, excuse me, I'm gonna complete that. Guys, she's single. She's capital letter SINGLE. Actually, if you want her, just inbox me. Comment in the comment section. I'm gonna give you her detail, because man, she's a full package. When I mean full package, just know it's a full package. So you talked about your friend right now, and probably should maybe watching this. Do you have a shout out to give to her or something?
Oh yes, Zazu. Oh, I miss her so. I miss you, man. Booyah.
Yeah, it's never like this without you.
Yeah, I miss her a lot, and yeah, she's definitely gonna see this. Yeah,
Zazu really miss you here, and I feel like Mbally is not same without you. So just come back for her, okay? You guys should come big together. So talking about boyfriend, spouse, we're gonna go into the black girl life, dating life here in China, because I feel like all of us are into this, but maybe different experiences, right? So being a black girl here in China, how do you see dating?
It's a very not interesting, let me use the word interesting topic to talk about dating. Because even though like most of us, we come with a goal, we don't come to another country to date.
Exactly.
As a black girl, I came with like an open mind. I was just saying, because I was aware that I will stay for a longer time. So it was like, if I find like a person, a guy to be specific, to date and maybe to be in a long-term relationship, I would love that to happen. But then over the years, I just see it lesser and lesser possible. And that's because, like, in my opinion, and based on maybe people around me's experiences, it just seemed like, I don't know if it's a black girl thing or maybe just foreigners in general. Because as much as China is the common ground for a lot of foreigners, but it's also a place that I think most of us, we think of as, oh, this is not home. This is just an experience, you know. Yeah. We are here for a very short time. After that, we're going back home, or whichever country that we may settle in. And so China is just a temporal thing. Yeah. So everything that happens, and I think a lot of people share this idea, is just very temporal, and that can be hard for, you know, I think it's great if you're in it for fun and just living your life, but if you want to build something and continuously just be at it for a longer time, then oh boy, it's not easy. It's not gonna be easy for you. And I think I just happen to be one of those people that I haven't find it easy. But at the same time, I'm so grateful because it has given me like some little lessons, you know? Yes. And again, I don't know if it's a black girl thing or it's just a foreigner thing that it's very difficult to find someone who shares the same
goals,
vibes, yes, especially when it comes to dating specifically. Yeah.
Good. Wow, actually she said a lot, and yeah, I must comment to what she say, and it's the fact, you know, we come from our various places thinking, oh, when I go to China, in fact, any person I want, I will get, you know, but getting here, it was different, and yeah, but it was good. It is good. It is still going to be good and better. So still on this, there are people back home, South Africans to be precise. What should be their expectation when it comes to relationship first? Yeah, because I'm going to come to the cultural aspect. So what should be the expectations, a girl and a guy, just South Africans in a whole, as a whole?
I would say, you know, I think back at home, like the initial thought of dating is that if everything goes well, we're gonna be together for a long time. But then in China, it's interesting because sometimes, like, you may be approached or you may start, you know, vibing with someone, like talking, to be specific, talking to someone, and then maybe you find out you're attracted to each other, but you may find out like this person is only attracted to you in a very specific way and not in other ways. Wow. For example, maybe you may think you can, you know, I don't want to give it a name, but to make it short, there are so many types of different relationships that people, you know, rather have in China, which makes it hard to get just a normal traditional relationship that a guy and a girl have. When you just in a relationship that's a full package, not just for specific things only. Reasons. Yes.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
Okay, so basically they shouldn't expect what they used to have in South Africa.
Not at all. It's very different. Just go with an open mind that you may find someone who shares the same goals and visions for a relationship with you, or you may find someone completely different who are just in it for fun. They just want the fun part only, the fun part in it and nothing else. So beware of that.
All right, guys, be aware of that. So, speaking of the expectations, what are the cultural expectations and the cultural shocks they should be ready for?
Wow, because I feel like I've been here for quite some time, you know, even forgetting like some of the culture shocks because they're becoming normal now. Yeah. But oh gosh, I can't even. Let me talk about the weather and how people, even though that was not like an initial culture shock thing, but I was still very shocked when I find out about it. The fact that, you know, a lot of Chinese people believe that Africa as a whole, you know how Africa is so huge and you can't say one statement about the whole country, but it was interesting to me that they think Africa is like so hot. Like possibly maybe throughout the year. And yes, and when I came here, my first city was in Nanjing, and the heat there was like too much for me, an African person. So that was one of the things I was so confused about, like, how do you handle this heat? But then you think we have more heat than this, but I can't handle it too. So that was like kind of interesting how we we look at it differently, how they think of it and how we also think of it. Like the heat is literally too much to take in for me as an African, but I probably think this is like cold. Yeah. The other culture shock, it wasn't really a culture shock per se, but it was a challenge, if I may say, because in China, people eat their food like their food, but then I'm from a country where we eat so much of different blends, variety of foods. I love Chinese food, I enjoy it, but I also get tired of eating the same cuisine. Sometimes I want to change to like a different cuisines. There are different cuisines as well, Indians and all other food that I love, but the thing is, it feels like it's best if you cook it yourself, probably, because it's gonna taste like the way you want it to taste. Then try to find it at the shop. So my suggestion would be just invest in learning how to cook if you're hoping to come to China. Yeah.
Okay, speaking of this, I have a very special question to ask. What has been the best thing that's ever happened to you in China?
Oh my God.
What is that thing when you think of people like, okay, I'm okay, I'm fine, I love this?
Oh yes. Yes.
I should remember that.
This was even now when I sit and think about it, I'm a very emotional person. Like I get emotional when I think about it, because like I started doing just the Chinese language for a year.
Wow.
Right? And then when I finished doing it, I came to a university where I'll do my major. And then the first year of the university just made me want to pack everything and go home. Literally. Because it was just impossible. Like I'm a person, like a lot of people who you want to try, you want to do your part, but it seemed like it was impossible because my Chinese was just at the basic level, but now I'm at the university level with Chinese students. So I was like panicking, and there's nothing you can get right when you're panicking. So I was trying this for a short time, give it up, try another thing, and it was all just not working. And then during the second semester, I even, when you're so tired that you're not even putting much effort into something, and that's on its own is so depressing, because now you're feeling like I can't do anything. I can't do this one thing I came here to do.
Oh my God.
But then I met my teacher. That this lady is like, it's important to do work that you love, because it's just gonna help other people. So this lady, she was my teacher. I was just there, just like any other classes, like gave up because I can't understand anyway when a teacher is talking, and translating is just too much. A lot get lost in translation. But this teacher was so devoted in making all of her students understand what's going on, get a chance to, actually learn what she's teaching. And I just felt like, this is university. This is not high school, where teachers come to you and kind of try to figure out what's your problem is. But she went out of her way to also include me in the teaching and learning process. And that just it picked me up from a very deep, dark corner of not doing well in my academics. And it again made me be a person who wants to try, a person who find out what the problem is and ask for help and like solutions to. I forever am grateful to her. Like maybe I should let her know how much she helped me with just being herself. That's just how she teaches.
I wish you can watch this. I just wish. I just wish. All right. So actually, there are amazing people here in China, and I can testify to that because my teachers are also there. I feel like they're different. Maybe not Chinese. Maybe not the random Chinese we see on the road, but they are really, really different. All right. So you've really talked a lot, and people back home. I feel like Mbally has brought you guys what you need to know. Just like a guide. In fact, this guide should be paid for. It should be paid for because I wish someone told me all this before coming from Nigeria. I was expecting a whole lot of things. I was expecting a whole lot of things. So, thank you so much, Mbally. I mean, thank you from the deep bottom of my heart. How is it said again? From the bottom deep of my heart. I don't know. So really, okay, let's just forget that. Thank you so much for speaking to all the South Africans out there and for representing South Africa. Man, it would mean a lot to most South Africans. So is there like a last, maybe regards or like anything you would like to contribute to, this section? Something?
I would say China is great. Everyone should experience it, and everyone should also watch Jane's channel because I just feel like it's very informative and it gives you the things that you can't Google them because first of all you don't even know how to
ask Google.
Yes,
Google, how will I come to China? Like, what should I say no to in China?
Yes. But I think like watching this series will just give you so many things that you would find useful to you. Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking around in this episode. And like we always do here, we just have to tell them the last time to speak their language to their people. This one will not be translated. Okay, this is their special present to the different people. So in this case, it's a South African. So in your language, just be special. Be yourself.
Okay. Lovelies, I'll say this in English because other South Africans actually don't speak Zulu. So I'm so sorry that I would speak isiZulu, but Gunina Nonke in Kulumi Zulu. I'm like, just follow this girl. As we have a problem. Some words we can't say them in our language. Like follow. But anyway, nilalel gusi ujane utini and like ukuza China really go right and go easy. Misiphelile epidemic ningeza njena and nisebenze noma nifunde izwe lesethembiso. Like it's a really promising land. Iloko nje kuphela yabonga.
Labonga, guys. Labonga. All right, so how would you say bye in Zulu?
Nisale kahle.
Nabonga nisale kahle, guys. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.